or visit their website at NorthUnionRecCenter.com.
Are you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Look no more. With over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you need a truck, car, or SUV, you'll find it at Gary's Auto Sales. Browse the website at Gary'sAutoSales.com or call 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales, in business since 1974 with the motto, many miles, many smiles. On Route 119 between Uniontown and Connellsville, Gary's Auto Sales, a proud sponsor of Laurel Highlands Mustangs basketball.
Brian Mroziak and Tony Hanula back here at Laurel Highlands High School. The Mustangs, Tony, playing their 19th playoff game over the last 4 years tonight. This will be their final one at home, and the final one at home for this great Mustang senior class.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Brian, it's been a great 4 years. I mean, we've seen some excellent basketball games, some excellent basketball teams, a lot of talent, and really these Mustangs have given these fans a thrill. And tell you what, it'll be hard-pressed to compare next year with these guys. But tell you what, hopefully they get sent out of here, Laurel Highlands here tonight with a win and advance into playoffs, in the state playoffs, and have a good season throughout.
Yeah, the first round of the state playoffs won't be until Friday, March the 10th, so these guys will get a couple of days off. In fact, 9 days off to heal, rest up a little bit. Mentioned Antoine Black under the weather. He's not playing tonight. Keandre's still not at 100%, but hopefully the Mustangs can get close to 100% come playoff time in these states next Friday.
Well, we've seen Keandre struggle the last couple of weeks with that ankle, and that's tough to shake. That high ankle sprain can put you down for a while, and really hasn't been at 100%. And you're right, if they can get 9 days to heal, maybe he can stay off of it for a little bit, and he'll be ready to go.
You credit him, though. He's done a nice job playing through it.
I agree. I don't know how he did, to be honest with you. I mean, that's painful, but, yeah, he's stuck it out, and he's actually given the Mustangs great minutes. And, like I said, congratulations to him. I mean, really a good season all the way throughout. Just a shame he got hurt. And, like I said, hopefully they can win tonight and go out with a bang.
You got this Highlands team. They knocked off Elizabeth Ford in the first round of the playoffs this year. Avenged 2 losses against Hampton from earlier on this season in the quarterfinals, 58-41. Ran into a buzzsaw against Lincoln Park as the Leopards knocked down 15 threes against the Golden Rams in that semifinal round loss up at Fox Chapel, 87-64. And they're looking for third place out of the WPIAL tonight. But they've had some nice runs. Of course, the Mustangs ended both their WPIAL and state runs last year as the Mustangs knocked them off in the semifinal round of the WPIAL playoffs and the second round of the state tournament. They got ousted in the first round of Trinity back in 2021, but won a WPIAL championship in 4A over Bell Vernon back in 2020. And historically, this program has had some deep runs. It seems like no matter what season it is, Tony, Highlands always a contender.
Always a contender, and they always have a great program. And actually, one of the programs that you want to try to measure yourself to in the WPIAL, because they're always consistently winning. They're a consistently good team, well coached and well disciplined.
Reminder, this game, the broadcast rights to this game are the sole and exclusive property of the WPIAL, WMBS, and the Triple I High School Sports Network. Any broadcast of this game is intended exclusively for the benefit of the listening and viewing audience. And any use, rebroadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of the WPIAL, WMBS, and Trib Total Media is strictly prohibited. That legal disclaimer brought to you by Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, helping local people with their legal matters since 1976. And Gary Frankhauser is on the call tonight of the Uniontown Hampton game that you can also watch on the WMBS Facebook page. But tonight here, it's Laurel Highlands hosting Highlands. We're back with the opening tip-off right after this here on WMBS, the Triple I High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Dinner's great. It's one of your top 3 favorite meals. You just don't want to have to make it. Well, with Jimmy John's, you don't have to. Whether you live in a sandwich delivery zone or head into the store, you can always get a freaky fresh sandwich. Click to order at jimmyjohns.com.
Freaky fast, freaky good. Order online at jimmyjohns.com or call 724-437-6800 for delivery or curbside pickup. Jimmy John's, next to Walnut Hill. Shop and save.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email tommyschaefer@hotmail.com.
Magisterial District Judge Nathan Henning congratulates the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, the Uniontown Red Raiders, and all our local teams on their great seasons. District Judge Nathan Henning recognizes that a successful season requires teamwork. It's the result of the hard work of the players and the coaches and the support of their families. Congratulations and the best of luck to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Uniontown Red Raiders from Magisterial District Judge Nathan Henning.
NovaCare Rehabilitation is now in Masontown. Using a personalized plan, one-on-one sessions, NovaCare gives you an advantage in rehabilitation. Dr. Haley Cruiser and our professional staff are certified to use industry-leading treatments, including LVST Big Therapy for Parkinson's disease, which increases mobility, improves balance, and decreases time necessary to complete tasks. These services supplement NovaCare's exceptional orthopedic, concussion, and vestibular dysfunction resources. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call our new Masontown office on Route 21 McClellantown Road at 724-491-5220.
Just about set to go from Laurel Highlands High School. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Highlands Golden Rams. Winner takes off with the number 3 seed out of District 7 for the state tournament, which starts a week from Friday. Referees tonight, Don Johnson, Brett Redder, and Dan Coleman. The Golden Rams and their away Browns with gold numbers and white trim. Their bench off to our right. Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the home whites with blue numbers and red trim. Their bench off to our left. Again, Brian Mroziak alongside Tony Hanula. Donnie Santor snags behind the camera. Nick Barcheck back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios. Our live video stream tonight courtesy of Dr. Bob Baker for Fayette County Coroner. The law offices of Zebley, Mehalov, and White. Fayette County Commissioner Dave Lohr. United Bank and Mike Aubele for Fayette County District Attorney. Again, Tony, the winner will head to District 9 to take on either Clearfield or St. Mary's. The loser ends up playing Greater Johnstown next Friday.
Well, and the Johnstown trip is not terribly far, so that's one good thing. So that's what we said. If Laurel Highlands gets that win, it's not a bad road trip. Yeah, you got to go someplace further than that. It could get a little ugly.
Well, it could be a tougher game, though. That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, true.
I like the Mustangs' chances a lot better heading up to District 9 against either Clearfield or St. Mary's. Not to discard any of those programs, but Greater Johnstown, a very good team. And the Mustangs could be in a little bit of trouble up there next Friday if they can't get by the Golden Rams tonight. Again, it's Chandler Timmons, Jimmy Kunst, Braden Foster, Jordan Tavares, and Cam Regard on the Highlands side. Keandre DeShields, Rodney Gallagher, Mason Bolich, Blaze Krisner starting in place of Antoine Black tonight, and Patrick Kavanaugh. Keandre in the center circle, jumping against the 6'8 junior forward Braden Foster. As Don Johnson steps in, we'll get this third place game underway from Laurel Highlands High School, the final home game the Mustangs will play this season. And the ball in the air, and the opening tap goes back to Rodney Gallagher underway, with the Mustangs working left to right as we describe it. Here's Rodney high on the right, fronted there by Jimmy Kuntz. Hands off to Blaze Krisner. Krisner on the elbow, lost the dribble, gets help from Keandre again between the circles. Now Kavanaugh trying to set the screen as Keandre works to his right. Sends it back to his left now to Kavanaugh. Takes a long two from up top and hits it. Patrick Kavanaugh, we talked, Tony, during the ride back last night from the Geibel game, how much Patrick's game has improved here over the last couple of weeks.
And stoppage in play, looks like some shrapnel from the cheerleaders on the floor. So they're going to stop the contest real quick and clean up some things, and then we'll be ready to go. But you're right, we talked about that. Kavanaugh he's improved immeasurably over the last few weeks. Done a nice job on the boards and able to hit that jumper from the foul line.
Tavares over to Kuntz, dumped down, was looking for Foster, picked off by Keandre. Forward to Blaze, Krisner drives in and scoops it up and in. So Blaze, who got the start tonight, making an early contribution, and Laurel Highlands a 4-0 lead here at the 7:10 mark of the first. Kuntz near side off to Tavares, trying to drive in here on Krisner. Pulls back near side now, a kick out three from Foster. A little bit short, and Mason Bolish, the rebound on the far block there for the Mustangs.
Yeah, and a good look there by Foster, just couldn't knock it down.
Rodney up top for three, short out the front of the rim, and that long rebound going right to Chandler Timmons there for Highlands. Timmons pulling back up top now to Jordan Tavares. Little switch from Kuntz, now Tavares again, coming inside, dumping it off there to Foster, back to Kuntz on the wing, drains the three, and boys heats up from the outside. The Eastern Michigan baseball recruit came in averaging 17.3 points a game, puts Highlands on the scoreboard as the Golden Rams trail by one at 4-3 here at the 6:26 mark of the first. Gallagher pretty move, kicks it in the corner, and Krisner 4-3 gets the roll there. Blaze Krisner leading the Mustangs with 5, knocking down his 16th three of the season, and Laurel Highlands a 7-3 lead.
Yeah, and a good start for Blaze Krisner. A lot of confidence right now.
Deep three, and connecting there is Regard from the outside. The 6-foot junior, he averages 15 a game, has the Golden Rams back to within one again at 7-6. And we'll see a lot of that tonight, too.
I got a feeling we will, Brian.
Keandre trying to answer back, and he does just that. Rattling home a three from the near side. Keandre was held to only 9 points, battling foul trouble against North Catholic on Monday. Connects there from the outside to put the Mustangs up 4. Spinning back and missing there on the drive was Regard. Offensive rebound brought down, missing on the putback Foster. Third attempt on the possession, again no good. He'll try to keep it alive, but the save goes to Bolish. Out to Gallagher, spins inside and scoops it up and in. So Rodney Gallagher's first 2 of the night, now 12 away from Nick Bosnic for the all-time scoring record here at Laurel Highlands. Mustangs have doubled up the Golden Rams at 12-6, but not for long. A little baby hook good there from Braden Foster as the Golden Rams back to within 4. Rodney feeling it, drains another 3. Rodney Gallagher with 5 tonight. And the Mustangs a good start, Tony, up 15-8 here at the 5:04 mark of the first.
Fantastic start right now, Brian. I mean, they look sharp, playing good defense, and a lot of points off of this fast break early.
Jimmy Kuntz again up top. Kuntz trying to work here on Krisner, slipped, able to regain there to Timmons. Sends it off near side, Tavares, bounce pass into Foster, who can't finish down low. Ball comes loose underneath, and Keandre finds the loose rock there for the Mustangs. Tried a little bounce pass on the inside. Ball was kicked, and the Mustangs retained possession. Very fortunate there, because you had Regard on a fast break going the other way.
It was fortunate. Actually, Keandre was trying to hit Cavanaugh, who had position down on the baseline for the layup, but a kick by the Rams to stop that, and probably pretty fortunate because I think we'd had an easy layup out of it.
And Rodney will trigger it in. Again, Rodney now 9 points shy of Nick Bosnic for the all-time scoring mark here at Laurel Highlands. Sends it into Krisner. A ball fake on the 3. Comes inside. Resets Bolish. He'll fire from the outside and knock it down. Mason Bolish. That's his 26th made 3 of the season. The Mustangs have drained 4 threes here, Tony, in the opening 3.5 minutes.
They didn't do that the whole game the other night against North Catholic.
He mentioned Lincoln Park at 15 threes against Highlands on Monday, and the Golden Rams down 10. Just have to wonder what's going on here. Everybody they're playing shooting well, and the Mustangs force another turnover. Bolish on the steal, forward to Keandre. There'll be a little bump foul there at midcourt, committed by the Golden Rams, Chandler Timmons.
Yeah, they're going to call it on Timmons. Timmons sliding along with Keandre. Probably a good idea because I think he might have had an easy layup on the backside. Mustangs had numbers at that time.
It's the first foul on either side. As Rodney will send it in, he'll bounce it in here to Blaze Krisner. Back to Rodney, holds here high on the right, fronted by Jimmy Kuntz. Rodney back in the near corner to Blaze Krisner. Will fire another 3 and hit it again. I haven't seen the Mustangs this hot from the outside all season, Tony. 2 threes from Krisner. He has 8, and Laurel Highlands has opened up a 21-8 lead over Highlands here with 3:49 left in the opening quarter.
Well, and we said they should be fired up here in the last home game, and right now they're smoking.
Lead at 13 right now. Kuntz, top of the key for 3, answers back. Can't slow him down. Jimmy Kuntz, his second made 3. It's 21-11. Laurel Highlands by 10. 3:30 left here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, he's had a great career for the Rams.
Here's Rodney down to Keandre, fighting off a double team, and lost it off of his knee and out of bounds. Go back over to Highlands.
Yeah, Keandre brought that ball down below his waist. Really not a good move. He got swarmed on, and it went off his leg and out of bounds. And now the Mustangs showing a little full court pressure.
Another full house here at Laurel Highlands tonight, Tony. And boy, can the Mustangs sell some tickets for the WPIAL.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that, Brian.
That committee might wish Laurel Highlands is playing down at the Pete on Friday night. Little bump down low. No foul call there on Bolish. Mustangs wanted to travel. The reset up top. Regard missed on the three. Offensive rebound. Kuntz trying the fall up with the left hand. That one spun out, and Rodney another rebound there for the Mustangs. Bounces it off far wing Keandre. Keandre trying to spin off the far baseline. Take a fadeaway long two and knock it down. Keandre to Shields with 5 opening quarter points. And Laurel Highlands a 23-11 lead here over Highlands at the 2:48 mark of the first.
Again, a balanced scoring effort right now. All 5 starters in the scoring column.
Landon Signorella checked in at the last whistle for Highlands. Right now, Jordan Tavares has it. He gets fouled underneath. Shot attempt no good, but Tavares will have a pair of free throws upcoming.
Yeah, they're going to call that foul on Kavanaugh. Krisner with a good block on the backside, but Kavanaugh got him with the body. So now that's going to send Rygaard to the line.
Hey, it's Tavares, Tony.
Tavares, I'm sorry. Yes, it is.
6
sorry,
foot
Brian.
junior guard averaging just over 7 points a game. Tavares now for his first of 2 with the Golden Rams down 12. It's up on the way and good. First point of the game for Jordan Tavares. Highlands, though, still down 11 here early on. 2:36 left in the first.
And oddly enough, Foster only 2 points so far in his first quarter for Highlands.
Still very early. Second of 2 free throws. No good there from Tavares. Laurel Highlands the rebound. Kavanaugh off to Gallagher and across. Rodney on the far wing, guarded there by Kunst. Comes far, baseline, drives inside. Another pretty move in the finish. Rodney Gallagher now with 7 and just 7 away from tying Nick Bosnic for the Mustangs scoring record. 25-12 Laurel Highlands. Ball getting away there from Kunst. He regains high on the right. Rodney watching Jimmy. He'll set the screen there with Signorella. And Kunst on the inside, floater in the lane. Good for Jimmy Kunst. He has 8 here in the opening quarter. Highlands, though, still down 11 at 25-14 as we go under 2 minutes left here in the opening quarter.
And Kuntz right now just hot. He hasn't missed a shot yet.
Keandre up top. 3 on the way. Good again. Keandre to Shields. His second made 3. And for the Mustangs, they have now hit 6 threes here in the opening quarter. They've doubled up Highlands at 28-14.
It's unbelievable their shooting percentage right now.
Tavares swatted away by Keandre, kept alive on the glass by Kuntz, but the Mustangs find the loose ball, and here's Rodney Gallagher laying it up and in on the other side. That's 9 here in the opening quarter for Rodney. He's 5 away now from Nick Bosnic. The lead at 16 with 1:22 left here in the first. Kuntz driving back. Scoop shot scored. Jimmy Kuntz with 10. And the Golden Rams back to within 14 at 30-16. Rodney back across. Again, Rodney 5 away from Nick Bosnic. Rodney now backing off here, edge of the zone. Rodney working to his right. Little ball fake. Now fire from the outside. 3-ball and air ball. Goes right underneath to Cam Regard. Regard back into the forecourt, working around. Krisner comes inside. Tough shot, got swatted away. Will stay with the Golden Rams in the Mustang zone.
Kavanaugh with the block there. Now you're going to have Braden Foster checking back in. Nate Schwartzfeger checking in for the Mustangs. Going to give Mason Bolish a little breather.
By the way, the record from Nick Bosnic, 1,936 career points. The all-time Fayette County record held by James Hairston of Connellsville. 2,245 career points. Don't think Rodney's getting there this year.
No.
Little dump down from Highlands. Good feed from Timmons down to Landon Signorella. And Signorella, his first 2 off the bench. Golden Rams back to within 12, down 30-18 with 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, and a nice job by Signorella. Just sealed that defender off and a nice entry pass. Little spin move for the easy layup.
Now the Mustangs might take this all the way down. If Gallagher high on the left. 22 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Rodney, 9 points here in this opening quarter as Laurel Highlands has put 30 up on the scoreboard already in this play-in game for 3rd place out of the WPIAL. Touch from Krisner. Baseline Kavanaugh pulled left of the lane to Keandre. 7 left on the clock here in the opening quarter. Back up top, Rodney. Says it's go time. Drives inside. Scoop shot scored again. Rodney Gallagher now just 3 away from Nick Bosnic as the opening quarter ends with Laurel Highlands up 32-18 over Highlands. We're back with the second quarter and 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Hey everyone, I'm John Marietta and I am the Hillbilly. I'm on my way to becoming your next Fayette County Commissioner. I will stand firm on the Constitution and my faith. And like I always say, fear ain't in this house, and it won't be in the Commissioner's office either. Standing up for Fayette County is my #1 priority. Pennsylvania needs good leaders. Courage is contagious. So get ready to ride. The posse is forming. A vote for me is a vote for we the people. I will always be with it. It's time for change. It's time for we the people. Vote for John Marietta for Fayette County Commissioner. God bless you all, and God bless America.
Paid for by John Marietta for we the people.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Laurel Highlands a 32-18 lead over Highlands after one quarter of playing. Tony, that might have been the best quarter the Mustangs have played all season.
Without a doubt, Brian. I mean, just came out, probably only missed, 3 shots in that whole quarter. Made 6 threes and really fast breaking, good defense, rebounding. I mean, that was the best quarter by far we've seen them play.
Hampton up early on Uniontown 11-8. That game still in the opening quarter. That game for 5th place out of District 7. Winner heads to Erie. Loser goes to the Harrisburg region. Down low, Foster for Highlands, sending it down out in front. That's a foul on the Mustangs as Landon Signorella got swatted there by Patrick Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh making some pretty hard contact down there, Tony.
Kavanaugh picking up his 2nd foul. So now let's see what Coach Auger decides to do. Only 15 seconds into his 2nd quarter. Kavanaugh picks up number 2.
And the Mustangs bench a little bit shorter tonight. No Antoine Black, still out a little ill. As the first of 2 free throws made there from Signorella. And I don't think Black would have played on Monday, Tony, if it wasn't a WPIAL semifinal round game either.
Yeah, well, I would agree with you.
Signorella, 2nd of 2 free throws, no good. Kavanaugh rips down the rebound, still out there with 2 personals. Back to Keandre DeShields. Again, Rodney Gallagher 3 away from the all-time Mustang scoring mark. Held by Nick Bosnic. Keandre, hard feed down low, Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh repositioning, putting up the shot. It won't drop, and underneath, the rebound pulled down by Highlands' Chandler Timmons. Touch from Kuntz on the baseline. Signorella pulled back out on the far side. Foster back to Signorella. Couldn't hang on the far baseline. Ball goes out of bounds and back over to the Mustangs.
Yeah, and it looks like Timmons might have turned an ankle there a little bit. He's walking a little gingerly. So now the Mustangs with a 13-point lead.
Again, Laurel Highlands dominated Highlands in the WPIAL playoffs last year. Had a rally and knock off Highlands in overtime in the PIAAs last season. That game played up at Norwin High School. Here's Rodney, edge of the zone, barking out a play up top. Watched there by Jimmy Kuntz. Kavanaugh setting the screen. Rodney working off to his left, sends it off to Nate Schwartzfeger. Puts up a long 2 off the mark. Kavanaugh going for the rebound, but he was the last to touch it going out. It'll be Highlands basketball.
Yeah, Kavanaugh tipped it back. He actually thought Keandre was in the corner, but he ended up tipping it out of bounds. Probably should have just grabbed it and taken it up strong. Might have drawn a foul.
Kuntz back across, kicked in the corner. 3-ball Regard, good. Cam Regard, his 2nd made 3. And Highlands has hit 4 threes here in the first half as well, Tony. They're back to within 10, down 32-22.
I mean, both teams just filling it up right now, Brian.
Rodney up top. Rodney looking to drive, works left to the lane. Rodney coming underneath, bounces out to Bittner. And we're going to have a travel call there on Mikey Bittner.
Yeah, he shuffled his feet there before he made the move.
Bullish and Krisner now back in for Schwartzfeger and Bittner on the Laurel Highlands side. Chandler Timmons will work it in here for Highlands. Out to Jimmy Kuntz.
Mustangs, man-to-man defense.
Kuntz bounces it off there over to Signorella. Touch from Regard. Back in the corner to Braden Foster. And at 6'8", Foster has range as well on the wing. And that's going to be the 3 and the foul called there on Krisner. So Regard knocks it down. Now he has an opportunity to convert the 4-point play as Krisner just kind of ran into him a little bit late there, Tony. I don't think he really means to lean in, but that's a big shot there for Highlands. They're back to within 7. Can make this a 2-possession game with a made free throw.
Exactly, and first foul on Krisner.
And Regard makes the free throw to convert the 4-point play. And the Mustang lead now down to 6 at 32-26 as we go under 6 minutes left here in the second quarter. Prisoner back to Gallagher. The Mustangs have yet to score here in the second quarter after putting up 32 in the opening frame. Polish, far corner for 3. Halfway down, rattled out. Braden Foster, another rebound there for Highlands. Foster off and across. Foster will hop, step, put it off the glass and in. Braden Foster, his second field goal of the game. He has 4. And Highlands right now on a 10-0 run. They're back to within 4. Timeout Laurel Highlands, 32-28. The Mustang lead down to 4. 5:35 left before halftime. Take a quick 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Tonight.
Going on now at CR Chevrolet.
Get a new 2023 Chevy Equinox for only $149 per month. Stop in for a test drive or visit charperchevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease exclude GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles per year, with $5,999 cash trade with GM Lease Loyalty or Conquest, plus tax, title fees, and first payment. Security deposit waived. While supplies last, call dealer for all other details at 724-99-8000.
Back here at Laurel Highlands High School, Mustangs up 32-28 over the Highlands Golden Rams. What a start for the Mustangs, Tony, up 32-18 after one quarter of play. But then Highlands going on a 10-0 run here to start the second quarter.
And maybe a little bit of jitters getting off the bus, but right now they're settling down. And as you mentioned, a 10-0 run. Got right back into this game.
Mustangs need something here to get the momentum now back on their side. I'm sure Rodney Gallagher breaking the school scoring mark would do that.
Well, the thing of it is right now they just need a basket just to stem the tide.
And need a little energy back in this gym.
Yeah.
As Blaze Krisner works it into Mason Bolish. Bolish hit a 3 in that opening frame.
Yeah, the crowd a little quiet right now.
Krisner a touch off to Gallagher. Far elbow jumper good, and Rodney Gallagher now just 1 point away from Nick Bosnic's all-time record here at Laurel Highlands. 13 for Rodney in this game. The Mustang lead back up to 6 at 34-28. On the elbow, Timmons back to Jimmy Kuntz. Kuntz coming near baseline underneath. Save there from Foster. Leans in and misses. Foster got it back. Missed on the putback. Rebound tipped out. Saved up top there by Cam Regard. Regard edge of the zone. Back near side, Jimmy Kuntz. Kuntz trying to come off the screen, works to his right. Kuntz at the foul line, now comes inside, hands off far side. Foster leans and scores. Braden Foster now with 6. Highlands again back to within 4 of Laurel Highlands at 34-30 with 4:44 left here in the second quarter. Now Rodney, an opportunity for the school's all-time scoring mark. Jumper here up top, no good. Kavanaugh, nice little tip out there to Mason Bolish to keep it alive on the offensive glass. Back to Keandre DeShields here high on the left. Keandre on the far wing. Keandre coming inside between defenders. Lays it up and in. Keandre DeShields now in double figures with 10. Mustang lead back up to 6 at 36-30. Kuntz back on the other side, turned it over. Kind of lost the handle there, Tone. And here's Rodney Gallagher coming back. Rodney on the inside, got bumped. Are they going to call this in the act?
I think they are.
So Rodney Gallagher will head to the free throw line. This free throw will tie Nick Bosnic for the all-time scoring mark here at Laurel Highlands.
Now in the crowd awaiting.
First of 2, no good.
And trust me, everybody knows where he's at right now.
Yes. And Rodney 1 away from Nick Bosnic's all-time Laurel Highlands scoring mark. This free throw will tie Nick. It's up on the way and good. And now Rodney Gallagher and Nick Bosnic are tied for the Mustang all-time scoring mark at 1,936 points. The Mustang lead at 7 at 37-30. And another make from Rodney would put him alone up top. Here's Kuntz on the far wing. Near side feed off to Tavares. Tavares watch there from Prisner. Tavares lowering the shoulder, coming inside and getting another 2 to go. Jordan Tavares, the first field goal of the game, made a free throw earlier. Highlands back to within 5 of Laurel Highlands at 37-32. 3:45 left before halftime. Keandre here on the near wing. Keandre 3 on the way. No good off the front of the rim. Rebound tipped around and controlled by Highlands' Jimmy Kuntz. Kuntz coming forward. Long 2 up top. Good, Jimmy Kuntz. Great pure shooter for the Golden Rams. Kuntz with 12. It's a one-possession game now, 37-34.
Kuntz, he can fill it up, boy. He's got a beautiful shot.
Now Rodney going for the scoring record. Floats one up, no good. Offensive rebound, Patrick Kavanaugh fouled on a putback attempt. And Patrick will have a pair of free throws here for the Mustangs.
Kavanaugh with a nice offensive rebound. actually went up over 2 Golden Rams, and that foul is going to be on Jimmy Kunst. That's going to be his first. That's only the team's 3rd foul in his first half. Both teams with 3 team fouls.
Kavanaugh 55% for the season from the free throw line, makes his first of 2 here. Give him 3 points for the game. Now Kavanaugh's second of 2 up on the way. This one no good. Keandre going for the rebound, but it's controlled there by Landon Signorello of Highlands. Off to Kuhn, so the Golden Rams the basketball down 4, 38-34. 3:05 left before halftime.
Mustangs dropping back into a 2-3 zone. Jumped out of the man-to-man.
Kuhn's going cross court near side off to Regard. Top again between the circles. Touch from Tavares, trying to go down low, and Kavanaugh knocking away the loose ball off to Rodney Gallagher. Mustang faithful back into this one. Rodney up top. Rodney driving for the scoring record. He has it right there. Rodney Gallagher, 16 points in this game, surpasses Nick Bosnic for the all-time scoring mark here at Laurel Highlands. Rodney now 1,938 career points, and the crowd on their feet, Tony.
Crowd loving every minute of it.
Mustangs up 6, down low. Tough shot, but Foster gets it to go. Foster 6 here in the second, 8 for the game. It's 40-36 Mustangs, and if this weren't a postseason game, they probably would have stopped the contest for that. And this being a playoff game, they're going to keep it going. Here's Keandre up top, long 2 halfway down, again rattling out. Down on the baseline, heads-up play there as Jordan Tavares threw it off of Mason Bolish and out to get possession of the basketball back for the Golden Rams.
Yeah, Bolish and Tavares going after that rebound. A nice play there by Tavares as he fell out of bounds. Knocked it off of Bolish to retain possession.
Jimmy Kunst sends it in to Jordan Tavares. Back to Kunst. So we go under 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. Laurel Highlands 40, Highlands 36. Mustangs led by 14 after 1, but a solid second quarter here from the Golden Rams has them now to within 2 as they get another make down low from Braden Foster, is now in double figures with 10. Foster 8 here in the second quarter, and the Mustangs lead fading away here, Tony.
Foster coming alive here in the second quarter.
Rodney up top, kicks in the corner. Mason Bolish, high arcing 3, good. And boy, Laurel Highlands needed that. Second made 3 for Mason Bolish. Laurel Highlands back up 5 at 43-38 with 1:25 left here before halftime.
7 made 3s by the Mustangs so far in this first half.
Timmons at the foul line, resetting. Kuhn's floater left of the lane, at the front of the rim, no good. Keandre had the rebound, lost it, loose on the far side, scooped up by Gallagher. Rodney Gallagher coming back for Laurel Highlands. Rodney driving with a left-hand finish.
They're going to wave it off.
No.
Yeah, they're going to wave it off.
They called a charge.
They called a charge, yep.
Like flashbacks to Monday up at Norland.
Well, Rod doesn't agree with it, but I don't know. It was pretty close. I think it could have went either way. But long story short, Rod's going to pick up his first foul with 1:06 to go here in his second quarter.
And I thought you'd get the and one here at home, and Coach Hogger.
Coach Hogger wants an explanation, but probably not getting the one he wants.
The Golden Rams bring it back across. Tavares, handoff there. Timmons floater left of the lane, no good. Offensive rebound. They're going to call the basket and 1 here on Foster. Wow, what a turning point in this one.
That might be on Kavanaugh. No, they're going to call that on Rod. So now he's going to pick up his second in a matter of seconds. So now Rod with 2, Kavanaugh with 2.
And Highlands back to within 3. Free throw from Foster, no good. Rebound Mason Bolish for the Mustangs. Bolish across here on the near side. Bolish high on the right, feeds off to Krisner. Pulls it back out here on the near side. Krisner coming near baseline, tough matchup. Goes in the corner there to Shane Layton, who just checked in.
He might have got away with double dribble.
Yeah, not called there. Now Rodney holds edge of the zone. Mustangs might take this all the way down. You have 28 seconds left here in the second quarter. Double team now coming out on Gallagher. They'll bounce it off to Krisner on the far wing. Goes cross court near side. Bolish. Bolish coming inside. Scoop shot, no good. Offensive rebound. Layton scores on the putback. Shane Layton, his first 2 off the bench. Mustangs go back up 5. But Highlands might get the last crack at things here in the second quarter.
Well, if they can stop them from scoring here, that's going to be a big momentum booster for them to go in at half.
Tavares on the far side. Going back up top. Regard for 3. It's out the front of the rim, no good. And the Mustangs will have a 5-point lead heading to the locker room, up 45-40. We're back to recap the first half numbers for you in a moment. Stay tuned for our halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Law Firm. Comes your way next here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Keep your legal needs close to home. Attorney Vincent T. Berry specializes in criminal justice, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. Attorney T. Berry is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to Attorney Vince T. Berry. It will be the only call you need to make. Call 724-430-0300. That's 724-430-0300.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
South Union Township Supervisor Rick Vernon has spent his life helping others. Now in his 18th year of service, he previously served as our district judge for 24 years. Rick has just announced he would like to continue as supervisor by seeking re-election. Let's keep a great team together in South Union. Vote for Rick Vernon, supervisor.
Paid for by the candidate.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. They'll answer your questions and get you started on your next home project. Conveniently located at 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday 10 to 2. For more information, call 724-366-8274 or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page. Zen's Construction Warehouse, their surplus is your safe.
Chiropractor, husband, father, team doctor, and coach. I'm Dr. Bob Baker, and I'm running for Fayette County Coroner. As a proven leader and team player, I will lead with integrity and compassion. My plans and goals for this office will be a great benefit for our community, to not only serve those in need, but to also help prevent tragedies. I'm Dr. Bob Baker, and I would greatly appreciate your support.
Paid for by friends of Dr. Bob Baker.
Casey Sports Cafe, owned and operated by the Vernon family and located at 243 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown, is announcing they will have new evening hours. New hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come in to Casey Sports Cafe and check out the new menu items and entrees. Casey's can also cater your next event. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Casey's is the place to eat. Phone 724-550-4126 for Casey's Sports Cafe.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Going on now at Sea Harbor Chevy East.
Get a new 2023 Chevy Equinox for only $149 per month. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHevyEast.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease is through GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles per year. With $5,999 cash trade with GM Lease Loyalty or Conquest, plus tax, title fees, and for payment. Security deposit waived. While supplies last. Call dealer for all other details at 724-668-2231.
Laurel Highlands a 45-40 lead over Highlands here at halftime. Tony, is your halftime stats. They're being brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
All right, for the Mustangs in that first half, they were led by Mr. Rodney Gallagher, who had 16 points. 10 points from Keandre DeShields, 8 from Blaze Krisner, 6 from Mason Bolish, 3 from Patrick Cavanaugh, and 2 on the putback by Shane Layton. 32 in the first, 13 in the second, for their total of 45. 7 made threes in that first half for the Mustangs. 2 by Keandre DeShields, 1 by Rod Gallagher, 2 by Mason Bolish, and 2 by Blaze Krisner. And the Mustangs were 2 for 4 from the foul line in that first half. For the Highlands Golden Rams, they were led in that first half by 2 players. Jimmy Kuntz had 12, 10 of those coming in the first quarter. Braden Foster also had 12, and he had 10 in the second quarter. 10 points from Cam Rygaard, too, as he made 3 threes in that first half. 3 points from Landon Signorelli off the bench, and 3 from Jordan Tavares. 18 in the first, 22 in the second, for their total of 40. 5 made threes, 2 by Kunst, 3 by Rygaard, and they were 3 for 6 from the foul line in that first half.
And Tony, in our Peachins Pharmacy scoreboard there in the second quarter, Crosstown at Uniontown Hampton, a 24-20 lead over the Uniontown Red Raiders. Again, that game for 5th place. Winner heads up to the Erie region. The loser ends up going out to Harrisburg. And in fact, my score hub just updated here. It's 29-27 now, Hampton over Uniontown. So a 2-point lead for the Talbots. They've just reached halftime. Reminder, our live video stream tonight, courtesy of Dr. Bob Baker for Fayette County Coroner, the law offices of Zebley, Mehalov, and White. Fayette County Commissioner Dave Lohr, United Bank, and Mike Aubele for Fayette County District Attorney. And Tony, the state playoffs start coming up a week from Friday, on Friday, March the 10th. Again, if the Mustangs win, they'll head up to District 9. If they lose, they will play Greater Johnstown from District 6. We have to go up to District 9 to play Clearfield or St. Mary's. Might have to get a triptych out or something on my way up there.
You might have to get a triptych. Might have to take the train up. Maybe see if he can get a helicopter or something to take you.
Go out to MapQuest and print out my maps.
That's right, man. That's a haul, but
45-40 Mustangs over the Golden Rams. Second half comes your way next year on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
I'm attorney Bill Martin, partner at Radcliffe Law. I have experience in workplace accident cases for nearly 15 years. If you've been hurt at work and are trying to navigate a workers' compensation claim, are you being treated unfairly by your employer? When you're hurt at work, your employer's main goal is to get you back to work, but you may not be physically ready to do that. If you find yourself in a similar situation, call us at Radcliffe Law, 724-439-3939. We'll meet with you at no cost. Radcliffe Law, making the law personal.
Stop by Big Al's Market and Six-Pack Shop on North Gallatin Avenue in Uniontown. Family owned and operated by Phil Lucioni and Dominic Sabatini, Big Al's features 2 one-topping pizzas and a 2-liter for $21.99. Or try an Italian hoagie and a 20-ounce drink for $6.99. Check out some of Big Al's other homemade food items, including pasta salads, macaroni salads, and deli items. Big Al's Market and Six-Pack Shop, 72 North Gallatin Avenue. Phone 724-550-4252.
On the go? No time to stop? That's when you'll love Peachin Pharmacy's curbside pickup at Peachin Market in downtown Connellsville. Next time you have a prescription to get, let Peachin Pharmacy make it easy for you. Call ahead at 724-626-9600 or send a message. Let friendly curbside pickup keep you right where you want to be, in the driver's seat.
Peachin Pharmacy, your local pharmacy.
Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Or maybe it's time for a new denture. Call the office of Dr. Jonathan Krisner and Dr. Jennifer Haar, located at 7829 National Pike in Uniontown. Thanks to their in-office denture lab, they can make your new denture faster than other offices and can offer same-day denture repairs. They also offer tooth whitening, clear braces, and same-day crowns. Call their office for your appointment today at 724-438-0241.
Award-winning cardiac care is close to home at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital. According to 2022 statistics by the CDC, roughly 18.2 million Americans over the age of 20 have coronary artery disease. Each year, 805,000 people experience a heart attack. Of those attacks, 1 in 5 go unnoticed, resulting in underlying conditions. The WVU Medicine Heart and Vascular Institute's cardiology team at Uniontown Hospital is a top-tier provider of interventional cardiac care. With a dedicated staff, including board-certified interventional cardiologists, the cardiology department is fully equipped with the resources necessary to provide accurate and effective treatment. Utilizing 2 catheterization labs, 2 stress testing machines, and 2 echocardiography machines, the cardiac care team is prepared to accommodate a variety of cardiovascular emergencies and conditions. For more information about cardiac care at Uniontown Hospital, please call 724-430-5530 for the cardiac cath lab or 724-430-5653 for cardiac diagnostic testing. Open 24 hours for your convenience. WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital looks forward to assisting you. Does your car sound like it's saying, "Trade me in, trade me in," every time you start it up? Well, go to Ford of Uniontown and trade it in. That's right, your Uniontown Ford dealer is ready to assist you with a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV purchase. Ford of Uniontown has all the deals, all the inventory, and they are ready to deal. It has never been a better time to buy a Ford. Service is their top priority. No matter where you purchase your Ford car or truck, Ford of Uniontown will be happy to service it for you. They offer Ford-trained technicians, Ford-certified parts and service, 1-year, 12,000-mile parts warranties, and new state-of-the-art service equipment. Call or stop in today to see the hometown service of Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 West across from Applebee's. So listen to your car the next time you hear it say, "Trade me in, trade me in." Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 at the top of the hill.
Laurel Highlands leading Highlands 45-40 here at halftime. Brian Mroziak along with Tony Hanula and Donnie Santor behind the camera. Nick Barcheck back inside RWV Medicine Uniontown Hospital Studios.
Had a good first half. And got a good first half as well down at Uniontown, Brian.
Yeah, 29-27.
29-27. Yeah, so both teams, two good games in the county right now.
Mustangs will start the third quarter with the basketball, working right to left as we describe it. Mustangs led 32-18 after one. Highlands outscored the Mustangs 22-13 in the second quarter to pull to within 5 as we start the third quarter. And Rodney working up top here for Laurel Highlands. Rodney pulling out a couple of defenders, sending it out to his left there to Blaze Krisner. Fronted by Tavares. Krisner up top, little ball fake to his left to Bolish. In the corner there to Keandre. Keandre now will take the three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Backside rebound pulled down by Tavares of Highlands. Keandre had a little hesitation there, Tony, before firing.
Had a hesitation. He wasn't sure if he wanted to pull the trigger or not. And just off the front of the rim.
Kuntz back on the other side. Screen was set by Foster. Kick out to the left. And the three-point attempt from Regard was off to the left. Ball comes loose here on the near side, scooped up by Krisner. Out to Gallagher. Gallagher coming far wing and in. Hands off near block. Keandre, who's there with a finish. 12 for Keandre to Shields. The Mustang lead now up to 7 at 47-40 with 7:05 left here in the third.
Yeah, the Mustangs can only wish that they can have that first quarter back again.
Regard driving back, a miss. Kept alive by Kuntz momentarily before he hit his pocket. Picked by Keandre. Off to Rodney Gallagher's wide open. An uncontested 2 there for Rodney to give him 18 and increase the lead to 9 at 49-40.
And what I meant was that they came out shooting the same way they did to start this game.
Miss there on the drive in from Foster for Highlands. Mustangs another rebound. Rodney out to Mason Bolish. Thought about a 3 from the parking lot. Now steps up and takes it. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound deflected around and controlled by Regard. He comes forecourt on the far side. Regard with a little pressure. Hands off baseline. There was Tavares. Resets up top. Foster for 3 off the mark. Rebound hauled in there by Blaze Krisner. Has a little pivot coming forward and brings it across here on the near side. Krisner now up top. Krisner pulling back, no one home. Goes right to Timmons on the outlet. Down to Kuntz, who got fouled by Keandre. Actually, good foul there, not allowing Kuntz to have the easy 2.
Good foul there, but on the backside, Krisner should have taken that shot. He tried to dish it back. Should have just went up. He went into the lane, was driving hard. Probably would have got fouled if he would have taken the shot, but decided to throw it back, and it was a turnover for the Mustangs.
Kuntz now a pair of free throws. Jimmy 12 in the second, or through the first half. He misses the first of 2 free throws.
And I was going to say it's his first trip to the line here tonight.
At 10 in the opening quarter, just 2 in the second quarter. Missed the first, and now ready for the second. It's up on the way, and again, no good. Rare to see Jimmy Kuntz, who's very reliable at the foul line, missed them both, and that Keandre foul looking even better now, Tony.
Yeah, he saved 2 points for sure.
Mustangs with it back. Keandre off to Krisner. Will fire now. Free ball in and out. Good look. Long rebound going right to Regard here on the near side. Back off and across to Jimmy Kuntz. Regard another touch. Far side now Tavares. Tavares little hop step. Hand off down low. Foster brings it back near side and sends it up and in. So Braden Foster now with 14. Mustang lead down to 7. Keandre comes back. Triple team down low, but just floats it up and in. Keandre to Shields with 14. Mustang lead back up to 9 at 51-42 with 5:30 left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, smart play there by Keandre to just pull up for that little jumper, that little baby hook.
Foster tried a little turn and shoot, had it poked away. Krisner finds it off to Gallagher. Gallagher takes a step back 3 near wing, spun out. Underneath Regard, another rebound there for Highlands. Good defense from Krisner. Regard trying to work out of his own zone. Bolo steps up. And now Regard looking for operating room will finally bring it across. Regard flips back near wing. Tavares trying to drive on Gallagher. A little spin, and they're going to give the continuation there to Tavares. No travel call to get the 2 to go. Bull Highlands back to within 7 at 51-44 with 4:52 left here in the third.
Yeah, and a near tie up there. Gallagher expected that spin to the right.
Bolish corner 3, good. Bolish has knocked down 3 threes, one in every quarter. He has 9. The Mustang lead up to 10 at 54-44. Timmons back on the other side, goes cross court near side. Kuntz looking for the answer, back came up short. Gallagher the rebound. Rodney back across with the Mustangs up 10. Rodney driving and scooping it up and in. Lead now at 12 and even 20 for Rodney Gallagher.
Just turned on the Jets there, didn't he? Outran everybody with that patented finger roll on the left side.
Kuntz down to Foster, working on Kavanaugh. The turn and shooting again. Foster missing down low for Highlands. And Keandre out of the pack with it there for Laurel Highlands. No look feed off to Krisner. Got blocked and fouled there by Tavares. And Tony, I'm shocked the number of shots that Foster has missed down on the blocks tonight.
He has missed a lot, Brian. I mean, he's actually scored 14 points, but to be honest with you, he's probably missed about 6 or 7 layups underneath there and just can't get it to go.
Now Krisner is just 3 of 7 this season from the free throw line. Makes his first of 2 here. 9 tonight for Blaze Krisner. Really has played well for the Mustangs, getting the start in place of Antoine Black, who's out ill tonight.
Well, he's filling in quite admirably for Antoine Black. Having a great game.
Krisner second of 2 free throws, good again. And just like that, Tony, the Mustang lead up to 14 points at 58-44. With 3:57 left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, and 3 players right now in double figures for the Mustangs.
Tavares on the far side. Remember, Laurel Highlands rallied from a double-digit deficit after 3 in the quarterfinal round against Bell Vernon. Playoff basketball, anything can happen. Here's Kuntz up top, especially the way this Highlands team shoots the 3 ball. Kuntz trying to work here on Krisner. Krisner a little poke, kept alive, sent down low, and a little juggle from Foster trying to regain, drives inside, and again a miss. Kuntz trying to keep it alive, missed on the putback. Will they get a third look on the possession? Ball still up and around. What's the call down there, Tim?
I think it's going to be on Foster on the backside. And it is going to be on Foster. So he and Bolish fighting for that rebound. And Foster's going to get called for his first. He's going to take a seat. Checking in is going to be Rygaard.
It's going to be tough for Corey Dotchin to watch the replay of this one if he realizes the number of points the Golden Rams have sacrificed down low on what should be, you would think, Tony, routine makes.
Well, they've had a number of chances in the paint.
Gallagher back in the corner. Krisner looking for another one and has it. Blaze Krisner has hit 3 threes tonight. He has 13. And the Mustang lead up to 17 now at 61-44. High feed brought down near side Tavares. Actually, that was Rygaard who sends it off to Tavares, who comes inside, a miss. And the Mustangs, Kavanaugh, a little poke out again to Rodney. Rodney coming back. They went off the foot of a Golden Ram going out. It did. Went off of Tavares' foot. And the Mustangs keep possession here in the Highlands zone. 2:49 left here in the third. All Laurel Highlands up 17 at 61-44. Here's Keandre again between defenders. No look feed off to Kavanaugh. Regains out in front and floats it up and in. Patrick Kavanaugh now with 5. The Mustang lead up to 19 at 63-44. Laurel Highlands has scored 18 points already in this third quarter.
18 points on that side and only 4 right now for Highlands. We're down to 2:25 to go in the third.
2 from Foster, 2 from Tavares, and Kuntz missing here on the drive. Kavanaugh another rebound. Mustangs an opportunity here for the knockout blow. Gallagher driving back. Good swat, though, from Tavares. Clean block, put it off the glass. Then transition, Kuntz coming back. He'll float it up with the left hand. Again, won't drop. Signorello looking for the follow. Another miss. Ball still loose. Third attempt on the possession. Finally, Jimmy Kuntz gets it to go. He has 14. Golden Rams still fighting, but they're down right now, 63-46, with 1:55 left in the third.
Well, a little different team now, too, without Foster in the middle, clogging it up. And the Mustangs kind of with the size advantage right now.
Keandre again up top, a little crossover, try to no-look feed off to Bolish, went off a Golden Ram, and now we have a foul down there as well. I think it's going on.
It's gone Keandre. It's going to be a charge.
Wow.
And
I didn't see that.
I did, and it was a good call. He actually came in. There was 3 defenders there. He tried to flip the ball off, but just couldn't stop his momentum and knocked over the defender, and he got called for his second foul.
1:33 left here in the third. Timmons up top, over to Kuntz. Open 3, top of the key, off the mark. Kavanaugh another rebound. Off to Keandre, who got fouled there by Chandler Timmons as Timmons tries to slow the play down.
Timmons going to pick up his second foul. Hey, Brian, while we have a quick minute, I want to give a quick shout-out to alumni Ricky Pushkar. Ricky is going to be inducted into the Washington Greene County Hall of Fame in June. Alumni here at Laurel Highlands and had a fantastic career at Waynesburg. So congratulations to Ricky, and thanks for listening. I know he listens to every game and watches us live. So thanks again, Ricky, and congratulations, buddy.
And certainly congratulations, well-deserved to Ricky Pushka. 1:08 left here in the third. Rodney just dribbling there high on the right, back in the corner. Krisner's hot spot. Missed that time on the 3-ball. Backside rebound pulled down by Regard. Regard off and across. Highlands needs to pick the pace up a little bit now, Tony, down 63-46. High on the right, you have Tavares holding. Krisner watching. And still with 45 seconds left in the third, they can't hold here, Tony. They have to go.
I would think, too.
Up top, Signorella. Little switchback jumper from the foul line. Off the mark there, Regard. Rodney, another rebound for the Mustangs. Rodney bouncing it forward. Mason Bolish, nice save. Comes far baseline, resets to Krisner between defenders. Good move, trying to go back in Mason's direction. Deflected out of bounds and over to Highlands.
Blaze, you got to take that shot. That little 8-foot jumper, buddy. You can make that shot.
Especially the way he's shooting tonight with 13 points.
Yeah, trying to be unselfish, but really had an easy point-blank shot there. Now they're going to give Rod a little breather, putting Bittner in. And Schwartzfeger going to check in, too.
Rod's done a lot out there tonight. 20 points, including setting a new all-time scoring record here at Laurel Highlands. Rodney now 1,942 career points.
Keandre also going to get a breather for the last at least 27 seconds of this quarter.
Well, Tony, the next thing we'll watch for, can he go over 2,000 for his career? Now 58 away. We'll start watching that as well as Kavanaugh called for his third. Foul down low there on Foster. And if the Mustangs win, they'll head up to District 9. I think a very winnable game, no matter if they play Clearfield or St. Mary's. The last time we went up there was the Uniontown Punxsutawney game.
Memorable.
Yes, memorable.
Uniontown Punxsutawney game.
Steve Super blatant cheating game. Hope the officials are kinder to the Mustangs if they head up there next Friday.
Well,
that game will have the live stream on the Laurel Highlands School District page for you. We'll share it here on WMBS. Underneath. Ball tipped around there from the Golden Rams. Still loose. And put off the glass. Missed there from Tavares. And time will expire after 3. So again, Highlands getting a couple cracks. That was like hot potato there for a few moments. Laurel Highlands a 63-46 lead over the Golden Rams after 3. We're back with a 4th and 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
My name is Mike Aubele, and I am running for the Republican nomination for Fayette County District Attorney. I am a retired member of the Armed Forces and a veteran of Afghanistan. I have an extensive background in law enforcement and corrections, and I am an experienced trial attorney. If elected, I will follow the law and treat everyone fairly and equally. I will protect your constitutional rights, and I will serve the people of Fayette County with honor and integrity. Change is needed in the District Attorney's office. So on May 16, vote for me, Mike Aubele, because I am the right person to bring about that change.
Paid for by the county. Hello, my name is Dr. Garrett Breakiron, and I am running for South Union Township Supervisor. I raised my family and built my business in South Union. My community involvement includes being a board member on the North Fayette Municipal Water Authority and the Fayette County Hospital Authority. My past includes 10 years as a Laurel Highlands High School team doctor and 20 years as a wrestling coach. I will devote 100% of my time and energy into becoming your full-time public servant for the residents of South Union Township. I humbly ask for your support and vote on May 16th, paid for by the candidate.
Back here at Laurel Highlands High School, the Mustangs a 63-46 lead over the Highlands Golden Rams. Hampton up 35-33 over Uniontown. That game's still in the third quarter.
Yeah, Gary's seen a good one down there.
Yes, he is. Hello to our buddy Ed Walensky from Sandy Howe Notary Services watching. Surprised not watching Gary. Always a big fan of Gary all the time. If Gary's not on our broadcast, he's asking where's Gary at. And they're open for notary services until 8:30 tonight. You can watch Gary in the Uniontown-Hampton game, which is a close one this evening as well. Billy Dice behind the camera there. I'm Brian Mroziak with Tony Hanula. We have Donnie Santor behind our camera tonight as well. Regard, a little switch back with Timmons. Double team down low, goes far baseline. Signorella lays it up and in. Landon Signorella trying to start this comeback for the Golden Rams. They're down 15 at 63-48 with 7:33 left in regulation.
Yeah, Highlands outscored in that third quarter, 18-6.
Red Raiders have just tied it up with Hampton now at 35. Here's Keandre, a little juggle save, high on the left, back to Krisner, will fire from the near wing and hit it again. Blaze Krisner having the game of his life. His final home game here at Laurel Highlands. He scored 16 points.
It's going to make it tough. He might have to make Vince pay for 2 medals here tonight.
I'll tell you, the way Krisner's playing, of course, Rodney Gallagher, 20 points for the Mustangs as well tonight. Missing their regard. Rodney breaking back for the Mustangs, up 18. Rodney jumper right of the lane, good. Increases the lead to 20. He has 22, 68-48 Mustangs with 6:50 left in the fourth.
Just one of those things. The Mustangs hot as can be in this game, and Highlands just having trouble getting the ball in the basket.
There's Foster, cross court near side. Juggle going for the save was Kuntz. Stolen by Krisner, races back again, and got fouled there by Jimmy Kuntz.
Keontre, I think he was kind of trailing the play there, looking for the drop pass to throw the ball down. But Krisner going to go to the line, and Blaze having a fantastic game here tonight, as you mentioned, Brian. 2 for 2 from the line, 4 made threes.
Folks on the live stream already watching the 2,000 mark now for Rodney. He's at 1944 as Krisner misses on the first of 2 free throws here for the Mustangs.
I know, I did it. That was me. I said he was 2 for 2. Oh, well. Bittner going to check in for the shooter. Coach Hogger grabbing him to make sure he doesn't get too far ahead of himself there.
Krisner's second of 2 free throws good. Mustangs a comfortable 69-48 lead now with 6:33 left here in the fourth quarter. And I like your chances up 21, Tony, with 6.5 to play.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And really the way they've been playing defense and getting a lot of fast break baskets.
Lean in, Kavanaugh the block there on Timmons. They've held Timmons without a point in this game, Tony.
Nice play by Bittner there.
Ball deflected out of bounds. We Mustang basketball. Highlands pretty much just uses a 6-player rotation. Timmons, Kuntz, Foster, Tavares, Regard, and Signorella off the bench. That's it as far as the guys that play.
Yeah, not very deep. And that's the thing right now. I mean, they got to be tired. This Mustang team's been rolling.
DeAndre between defenders scooped it up. Shot wouldn't drop, especially considering the fact they played a tough game as the Mustangs did on Monday. Highlands losing a Lincoln Park jumper from just left of the foul line. Good there from Braden Foster. He has 16. 69-50 Mustangs with 5:50 left here in the fourth. I'm also surprised that Highlands head coach Corey Dotchin has not burned one timeout in this game, considering the fact his team is trailing by 19 points.
Yeah, I realize that. It's like, yeah, well, not sure if he's saving them or what.
Bittner high arcing 3 off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound deflected around.
Yeah, they're gonna call that on Kavanaugh.
His fourth.
And it wasn't blatant,
no.
But he did push Foster to go for that rebound, I will say. That's going to be his fourth.
I will say, though, Tony, the officiating much better tonight than we saw on Monday, on a whole. If I had to place an overall grade on it. Here's Kuntz on the far wing through right to Mason Bolish. Bolish coming back with numbers. 4-on-1 off to Keandre with a power slam. Looking like Jordan on that one.
Jordan-esque. And you knew he was going to follow that play no matter what.
I think Big George got his foam finger out of the closet for that one. Mustangs up 21 at 71-50. Highlight reel slam. Regard comes back with a quick 2. He has 12, 71-52 Mustangs. So we go under 5 left here in the fourth.
Yeah, just take your time, run some clock. Bittner going to take another 3.
3-ball corner pockets off the side of the rim, no good. Signorella the rebound. Off and across to be a long, too far wing, and he can score that one for Jordan Tavares.
No, I think it was Regard.
Regard's 25.
Yep.
You're right. 25, not 23. His numbers.
I know it's tough
to pick up at
yeah,
times.
it is tough to tell.
Those two kids look a little similar out there as well.
Yes, they do.
Rodney up top. Rodney right down the lane. Contact, blocking foul. So we'll get the and one this time. You always hold your breath there, Tony, on those bang plays.
Basket is good. And it's going to be on number 4, Signorelli. It's only going to be his first.
And that one, Tony, I could say could have been a charge. I watched the replay here. He had a little position.
Yeah. It was one of those things. It's, you know, that's a tough call. I mean, the referee's right there, but still like a little bit of movement.
Rodney missing on the free throw attempt. So Rodney, a 24-point game tonight. Kuntz coming back, got fouled there by Krisner.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, I only have 17 fouls the whole game for Highlands.
Haven't been a lot.
No, there hasn't.
Hampton now up 39-38 on Uniontown, start of the fourth. But Gary's seeing a great one over there across town tonight. First of 2 free throws, no good from Jimmy Kuntz. He's missed all 3 of his free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, and Highlands 3 for 9 from the foul line here tonight.
Kuntz now a second of 2. Another miss. Can you believe Jimmy Kuntz has missed 4 straight free throws, Tony?
It's got to be a little fatigue, maybe.
Yep. Mustangs out of the pack with it up 73-54. Rod on the inside, a little hesitation, and just lays it up and in again. A 26-point game for Rodney Gallagher. 75-54 Mustangs. Timmons in the lane. Kicks it back in the corner now to Foster. Foster coming near baseline. Sends it near side. 3-ball rattling out there from Regard. Offensive rebound, they had it, but then lost it on the tip out. Prisner breaking back, needs to go strong, and he will as he scoops it up and in. Prisner, 6 here in the fourth, 19 for the game. Timeout, full timeout, 3:45 to play. 77-54 Mustangs are back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Hi, this is attorney Mark Mehalov of Zebley, Mehalov & White. Making the decision to contact an attorney for family matters such as divorce or custody is a tough decision. But when you've made that decision, we want you to know that our office is here to help. Knowing that you have a legal team that can help you make sound decisions is an important step in ensuring that you can move on with your life and avoid more stress and anxiety in dealing with legal aspects of family law. Allow us to help you by giving us a call at 724-439-9200. That's 724-439-9200. Or visit us on the web at zeblaw.com. Zebley, Mehalov & White. Local attorneys helping local people. Call us today and help us fix your life.
Zebley, Mehalov & White. It's gonna be all right.
Mustangs up 77-54 over the Highlands Golden Rams. A lot of Rick Frank watching on our live stream tonight, former colleague of ours. And Tony, I was talking to Snags there during the timeout, and I know I mentioned to you on the air as well, just surprising that Highlands hasn't tried a little bit more here in the second half, haven't called any timeouts, haven't pressed that much. It's like they're just willing to head to Johnstown, I guess, next Friday.
Well, I think it's one of those things where they're probably just worn out, to be honest with you.
They might be, especially hitting the road tonight as well. Mustangs fortunate to get a home game. Imagine if Highlands would have knocked off Lincoln Park, the Mustangs would have been traveling to Midland tonight. That would have been a haul.
There is a God.
Kuntz down low, got blocked by Krisner, gets it back on the reload. Jimmy Kuntz good there with a jumper. He has 16. 77-56 Laurel Highlands, 3:16 to play.
Although we went to a stop last night we had never been to, and that was interesting.
Yes, down at Carlinton High School for the Geibel game down there. Prisner turnover, but a carry called coming back there on Braden Foster. If you missed our broadcast last night, it's up on the WMBS YouTube game, our YouTube page. We actually had the courtside camera. They had no place to put us up high. We shot the game from midcourt on the floor last night. First time we've done that.
Yeah, they did have a place to put us, but by the time we would have set everything up and done that, plus this big fella ain't climbing the ladder, I can tell you that. That ladder was about a foot and a half wide on each step. It's like, no, that was not going to happen.
They might have had a running clock before you got up it.
Yeah.
There's Rodney, little ball fake, kick to the corner. Bolish, 3 on the way. Good Mason Bolish. He's hit a 3 in every quarter in this game, Tony. Has 12 points. It's an 80-58 lead for Laurel Highlands.
11 made threes by the Mustangs.
Timmons down low, shot with a left hand, good underneath Signorella. Signorella 4 here in the fourth, 7 for the game, 80-58 Mustangs. 2:30 left here in the fourth. Rodney bouncing it off to Mason Bolish. Ball was kicked there by Signorella. We'll try to chat with Rod during our post-game show, brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Rick Vernon. Snags is going to head down after the game and get Rodney up here in the booth for us.
Try to get Rod, and actually was trying to catch Nick Bosnic's attention. I couldn't see him earlier. Saw him walking through the gym, but it's been nice to have him up here.
We had him on during the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show earlier on today. Mustangs by 22 with 2:11 left here in the fourth. Here's Mason Bolish handing off Keandre. Try to lay that one up and in and didn't get it to go. Rebound pulled down there by Braden Foster. Foster off and across, threw it over the shoulder, kicked in the corner. 3 on the way up the back iron there from Cam Regard. Keandre out of the pack with it here for the Mustangs to try to slow things down with 1:50 to play here in the fourth. Off to Rodney. Far corner now, Patrick Cavanaugh, big guy from the outside, hits the three and puts up the three fingers. Patrick Cavanaugh, that's his first made three of the season, Tony.
How apropos for the last game of the year.
83-58, turn and shoot good there, Jimmy Kunst. He has 18.
The last home game, I should say here. But yeah, Cavanaugh filling it up. Knocks down the 12th made three by the Mustangs.
Timeout, Laurel Highlands, 1:23 to play, 83-60 Mustangs. We're back in 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Keep your legal needs close to home. Attorney Vincent T. Berry specializes in criminal justice, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. Attorney T. Berry is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to Attorney Vince T. Berry. It will be the only call you need to make. Call 724-430-0300. That's 724-430-0300.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a veterans organization located in Fayette County since 1950. They are proud to advertise on WMBS Sports and contribute to the hospital, sports team, and scouting organizations. Best of luck to our local teams from the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood.
Mustangs looking to close it out, up 83-60, 1:18 left in regulation. Mikey Bittner trying to high feed off to Schwartzfeger, out of bounds and back over to Highlands. I'm impressed with this one, Tony.
I am too.
23-point lead for the Mustangs here in the fourth quarter. We were surprised last night, the Carleton Blood of Guybo, and I'm just as surprised. Doesn't surprise me the Mustangs are winning, but I thought we'd see a closer game.
I did too, and to be honest with you, the way they're shooting tonight, I didn't expect that at all.
Timmons missed on a three, got it back, reloads on a two, again no good, and Rodney another rebound.
I mean, we saw that North Catholic game, they struggled from the field. The Bell Vernon game, 3 for 21 in that first half. I mean, they really haven't been shooting the ball well, but tonight making 12 threes.
The comfort of the home floor, crowd on their feet. They might just hold here for the final 40 seconds and just honor this great group of seniors.
Well,
what a contribution they've met to this Laurel Highlands program over the last 4 years. 2 WPIAL championships, 4 Final Fours in the WPIAL, back to the state playoffs here in 2023, and what a fun group of kids to watch.
It's been a lot of fun these last 4 years, is right, Brian. We've seen a lot of great basketball.
We appreciate everyone who's been around and along for the ride as Rodney will dribble it out. Rodney on the far side, one final alley-oop. Keandre missed it. That was just for fun. Are they going to try it again? No, they won't. 83-60. Mustangs win it. What a fun night and a fun, memorable night here at Laurel Highlands. Rodney Gallagher setting the all-time school scoring record. Rodney now 1,948 career points. We'll watch the 2,000 mark, Tony. Mustangs back in action again coming up on Friday, March the 10th, as they'll open up play in the PIAA playoffs. 83-60 your final score. Stay tuned for our post-game show brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Rick Vernon. Comes your way next here on WMBS, the Triple M High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live. And we're also going to have an interview with Rodney Gallagher. And, of course, all the final stats, player of the game, and more. That and more on the way next.
Get a new 2023 Chevy Equinox for only $149 per month. Stop in for a test drive or visit charperchevyeast.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease is through GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles per year with $5,999 cash trade with GM Lease Loyalty or Conquest, plus tax, title fees, and first payment. Security deposit waived while supplies last. Call dealer for all other details at 724-668-2231.
Dave Lohr wants to remain your Fayette County Commissioner. Commissioners have come and gone, but real change came when Dave Lohr was elected Fayette County Commissioner. Dave left politics at the door to focus on what's best for the people of Fayette County. The county is changing from here at home to Pittsburgh to Harrisburg to Washington. They're noticing things are looking up for Fayette County, and businesses are noticing too. And that's good for everyone. Keep Dave Lohr your Fayette County Commissioner.
paid for by the Dave Lohr campaign.
Pizza, beer, atmosphere. It's all at Mom Maruka's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruka's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruka's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarukaPizza.com for their menu and live music schedule.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
UPMC Centers for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Hey, Uniontown. Have you heard about the most exciting place to hang out? Two Hands Wash and Fold and Boba Tea Lounge, located at 58 East Fayette Street in the heart of Uniontown.
At Two Hands Wash and Fold, you can drop your laundry off here for only $1.25 a pound, or we pick up and deliver for $1.95 a pound.
Whether you want to come down and enjoy some of our PA lottery skills games, hang out in our lounge, or enjoy a boba milk tea, you can reach us at 724-557-1571.
Back here at Laurel Highlands High School, the Mustangs an 83-60 win over the Highlands Golden Rams. And Tony, what a memorable night, especially for all the Mustangs seniors. Not only the basketball players, cheerleaders as well. Seen a lot of tears being shed out there as well. End of a memorable run, at least here at home. Again, we'll continue on in the state playoffs a week from Friday. But just think of all the success and all the emotions these seniors have had here over the last 4 years.
Tell you what, a lot of success, Brian. You couldn't ask for anything more. A couple WPIAL championships. I mean, really just everything that the team could ever want, they got. And just congratulations. I mean, fantastic careers by all of them. They're going to lose 9 seniors this year. But I'll tell you what, still some more basketball to play, but nobody can complain over the past 4 years at Laurel Highlands.
Rodney's going to join us here in just a couple of minutes in our postgame show, brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Rick Vernon. Before that, Tony, is your final stats. They're brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
All right, for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, who improved to 22-3 overall, they were led tonight by Rodney Gallagher, who had 26 points. 19 points for Blaze Krisner. He had 4 made threes in the game. 16 points for Keandre DeShields. 12 points for Mason Bolish, a three-pointer in every quarter. 8 points for Patrick Kavanaugh. And 2 points for Shane Layton on the putback in that second quarter. 32 in the first, 13 in the second, 18 in the third. 20 points in the fourth for their total of 83. 4 for 7 from the foul line here tonight, and 12 made threes. 2 by Keandre DeShields, 1 by Gallagher, 4 by Bolish, 4 by Blaze Krisner, and also an anomaly, Patrick Kavanaugh getting his first made three of the season. For the Highlands Golden Rams, who dropped to 21-5 overall, They were led tonight by Jimmy Kunst, who had 18. He was followed by Braden Foster, who had 16 points. 14 points by Cam Rygard. 7 points by Landon Signorelli off the bench. And 5 points by Jordan Tavares. They scored 18 in the first, 22 in the second, only 6 points in that third quarter, 14 in the fourth for their total of 60. They were 3 for 10 from the foul line, and they had 5 made threes, 3 by Rygard and 2 by Jimmy Kunst.
We're back, and I think we'll have Rodney Gallagher joining us in our next segment here in our post-game show brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Rick Vernon. Stay tuned, Rodney, on the way next here on WMBS, the Triple I High School Sports Network and Facebook Live.
Zebley, Mehalov, and White. It's gonna be all right.
Hi, this is Attorney Mark Mehalov of Zebley, Mehalov & White. Making the decision to contact an attorney for family matters such as divorce or custody is a tough decision. But when you've made that decision, we want you to know that our office is here to help. Knowing that you have a legal team that can help you make sound decisions is an important step in ensuring that you can move on with your life and avoid more stress and anxiety in dealing with legal aspects of family law. Allow us to help you by giving us a call at 724-439-9200. That's 724-439-9200. Or visit us on the web at zeblaw.com. Zebley, Mehalov & White. Local attorneys helping local people. Call us today and help us fix your life.
Zebley, Mehalov, and White. It's gonna be all right.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
This is Tim Dye, Fayette County Clerk of Courts, and I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and Phillies, the Uniontown Red Raiders, the Geibel Gators and the Lady Gators, and the Brownsville Falcons on their great seasons and making the playoffs. You should be very proud. Now finish strong and bring home that championship trophy. My playoff has started, and I'm asking for your support as I'm running for re-election as your Clerk of Courts. So on May 16th, give Tim Dye another try. Paid for by the candidate.
On the go? No time to stop? That's when you'll love Peach & Pharmacy's free prescription delivery and mail service. Call 724-626-9600 or send a message and ask about free prescription delivery and mail service. Next time you have a prescription to get or need a refill, have it delivered to your home or workplace. Prescriptions at your doorstep from Peach & Pharmacy.
Peach & Pharmacy. Your local pharmacy.
Chris Parker Jr., February is Heart Month, so what's new at Autoland Hyundai?
Hyundai is showing where their heart is, thinking of every customer. Thinking of hauling and adventuring? The new 2023 Hyundai Santa Cruz SEL Premium has available $1,000 HMS bonus cash, plus fuel efficiency, the smooth ride of an SUV with the versatility of a truck.
Any other special offers?
Hyundai is thinking of every mile, so when it comes to great gas mileage, check out the new 2023 Hyundai Venue SE. Lease it for only $199 per month for 36 months. See us for details. Hyundai is also thinking of every mile with their customers and continue to offer 3-year, 36,000-mile complimentary maintenance on every new Hyundai.
And every new Hyundai purchase includes Hyundai Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, and 5-year, 60,000-mile bumper-to-bumper coverage. Autoland Hyundai, downtown Uniontown. See them online at AutolandHyundai.com.
Remember, you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
Bruce Beard, located at 187A Connellsville Street, and available by phone at 724-417-4958, is here to meet your accounting, tax service, and real estate management needs. Call Bruce Beard at 724-417-4958. 724-417-4958. Good luck and best wishes to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Uniontown Red Raiders from Bruce Beard.
We're back here in our post-game show being brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Rick Vernon. Before we get to Rodney Gallagher, we have Nick Bosnic joining us here as well on our post-game show. Of course, Rodney breaking Nick's record for career points here at Laurel Highlands. And Nick, we appreciate you taking the time to join us. I know it was a busy night for you. You have your son up here with us as well this evening, and had to be a special night, and got an opportunity down there with a little hug with Rod down on the court after the game as well.
Well, first, I appreciate you guys having me on, and I listen to the games. You guys do an amazing job. I was just telling Tony, and hearing you guys, because I'm usually in places where I don't get good video, and your description of the games, truthfully, gives me a good view, even though I'm not here to see it, of what's going on, and I appreciate the opportunity to be on here with you guys.
Thank you, Nick, and I appreciate you as well. You had a great career here at Laurel Highlands, now an administrator up in the Connellsville District, and just talk about, a little bit of your time here at Laurel Highlands and compare what you went through in the early 90s compared to what this current group of Mustangs have been going through here.
I mean, this gives me great memories. It's great energy in the gym, and that's what I remember is seeing and feeling the energy that they had out there tonight. What a great performance by Laurel Highlands. Their star players showed up. Their role players really stepped up big and made big shots. It's just an exciting time for Laurel Highlands sports, and I'm happy to be here tonight with
Really a nice bounce back for them as well. Tough loss in the semifinals this past Monday, and you never know how a team's going to respond after that. And they opened up the opening quarter with 32 points, and Rod coming through in a big way, Keandre playing well, and even guys like Blaze Krisner and Mason Bolish coming through.
Yeah, it was definitely a very impressive game. I mean, I know that team, they just play Highlands, obviously with their record, but they're a really good team, and they've been in the playoffs in the past, so they're well seasoned. Laurel just came out tonight and took over the game right from the beginning. I know they made a nice little run, but they were so strong throughout parts of the game that made big shots, got good looks from the three-point line, and rebounds around the hoop. It was just a dominant performance.
I know you have your son here with you as well, and I'm sure he has to get excited watching this current group of Mustangs. What grade are you in? Fourth grade. He's going to be playing here in a couple of years, and this has to get, I think, those youngsters even more motivated here for the future.
Definitely, and I feel through him, I get to coach I get to coach a group of Laurel Highlands fifth graders, and they are so excited about this team, about Rodney, about Keandre, and what this team has accomplished. And I know that carries over in their effort and their getting prepared to be good basketball players. So they want to be in the gym because of what they see down here at the high school.
Nick, we appreciate you joining us not only during the pregame but the postgame as well. And congrats on everything you've done here at Laurel Highlands. And best of luck to some of these youngsters down here as well. We'll probably be seeing your boy playing here in a bit as well.
Hey, wait, he just told me, Brian, he's going to break the record when he gets here.
Oh, is he? Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
I said your dad would like that. He can keep the same ball.
Look at that old ball. I told him that. I said he didn't think this old thing could bounce. I said that's what it looked like. I told Rodney that back when him and his dad and I played.
What's your first name? Nick. Just Nick Jr. Yep. Nick and Nick, appreciate you guys coming up here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
That's Nick Bosnic joining us here on the postgame. We're going to have Rodney Gallagher right after this. Mustangs win it over the Golden Rams 83-60 tonight. They'll be playing on the District 9 champs in the first round of the state playoffs coming up a week from Friday. More ahead right after this.
Attorneys from all over the state and nation advertise in southwestern Pennsylvania for personal injury and workers' comp cases. But most of them send their assistants to do the legwork. You might not even meet your attorney until your first hearing.
We're local attorneys, Davis & Davis. We meet directly with our clients, including free consultation. There are no fees until you receive money on your case. If you've been injured, call Davis & Davis, representing you and your neighbors yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Call 724-437-2799.
Let's face it, sometimes local is just better. Locally grown, locally sourced, shop local, eat local. What about local expertise? At Allstate, Russ Blejo is just that, a local. So contact Uniontown area Allstate agent Russ Blejo so Russ can help you with protection that's right for you and the things you love most. Allstate, are you in good hands? Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in town. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
Hello, this is your Fayette County Commissioner, Vince Facides. There is nothing more exciting than high school sports. As a graduate of Laurel Highlands and a letterman myself, I know all the athletes work extra hard to be competitive, plus maintain their study skills. Again, this is Commissioner Vince Facides saluting all the young contestants for their efforts. Good luck and may the best team prevail. And the winner is...
Hello. My name is Dr. Garrett Breakiron, and I am running for South Union Township Supervisor. I raised my family and built my business in South Union. My community involvement includes being a board member on the North Fayette Municipal Water Authority and the Fayette County Hospital Authority. My past includes 10 years as a Laurel Highlands High School team doctor and 20 years as a wrestling coach. I will devote 100% of my time and energy into becoming your full-time public servant for the residents of South Township. I humbly ask for your and vote on paid for by the
Ready for an easier way to manage your cards? Get more power, peace of mind, and security with the new updated app from First Federal of Greene County. Set spending limits, view merchant details, subscriptions, and where your card is stored. Plus, turn off lost or stolen cards. It's card management on your terms. Download the updated app or visit ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 458729.
Mustangs win at 83-60 tonight. Again, they'll take on the District 9 champs, either Clearfield or St. Mary's coming up a week from Friday. Brian Mroziak back with Tony Hanula on our Peachins Pharmacy scoreboard. Tony, Hampton down Uniontown 58-47. That means the Red Raiders are headed out to the Harrisburg area next Friday.
That's a long trip, brother, for a game, and you got to wonder, I mean, that's how that wears on a team, just driving out there and then playing, and then you're going to have to come back. So that's it's a long 3.5-hour trip just to play basketball and then come on back. So hopefully Coach K can get them fired up. And really, that game was close until, what, the fourth quarter?
Correct.
Yeah.
Hampton pulling away there late over Uniontown for the 11-point win. And also South Allegheny survives to knock off Bell Vernon 68-65. So South Allegheny will qualify for the playoffs as the number 7 seed. They'll take on the WPIAL champs, either Lincoln Park or North Catholic, in the first round of the state playoffs. Bell Vernon eliminated from the postseason. Bryce Epps had 28 in that game for South Allegheny. Quentin Martin was back, Tony. He led Bell Vernon with 30. Zion Moore had 17. Alonzo Wade with 10 tonight for the Leps.
Yeah, and you know what? That's just a team we couldn't figure out all year long. I mean, with all that talent, and they just one of those things. They just couldn't get it to gel and couldn't play well enough. And, you know, to finish, I mean, it's kind of interesting, Brian, because, you know, when you prep for these games and everything, I mean, they had them ranked preseason number 5 in 4A, and they end up with the under 2-game 500 record.
Correct.
You know,
they were picked by many folks to win this conference this year with Laurel Highlands and Uniontown.
Yeah, because Uniontown was picked to finish 3rd or 4th. And as it turns out, I mean, you just one of those things you just don't know. I mean, injuries and, you know, they missed Quentin Martin for a couple games, but just one of those things.
And it's very rare to see a Joe Salvino team underachieve as well.
I would agree. And I think what it is, though, too, is, I mean, you had a couple players come over. You know, you had Zion Moore come over from Ringgold. You had, obviously, Martin miss a couple games. And I just think that they never really quite gelled. I mean, it was one of those deals. I mean, they played well against Laurel Highlands here. They played well against Laurel Highlands in that in the playoff game. But, you know, we saw them down at Bell Vernon. I mean, Laurel Highlands was dominant, and they just couldn't get anything to go. But, you know, congratulations to South Allegheny. We saw them playing. They've got a nice team, you know. And as we said before, there were probably 12 teams that got into the playoffs that could have won this 4A championship. Right now it's down to 2. You got Lincoln Park and North Catholic.
Now we're working on getting Rodney Gallagher up here. He's going through the picture line right now. So we'll try to get Rodney here in our final segment. Mustangs win at 83-60 over Highlands. And Rodney and Blaze Krisner are co-players of the game, brought to you by Fayette County Commissioner Vince Vicitti. So Blaze Krisner and Rodney Gallagher are players of the game, brought to you by Fayette County Commissioner Vince Vicitti. Mustangs win it 83-60. Back with a final word from Laurel Highlands right after this.
My name is and I am Republican for Fayette County District Attorney. I am a retired member of the Armed Forces and a veteran of Afghanistan. I have an extensive background in law enforcement and corrections, and I am an experienced trial attorney. If elected, I will follow the law and treat everyone fairly and equally. I will protect your constitutional rights, and I will serve the people of Fayette County with honor and integrity. Change is needed in the District Attorney's office. So on May 16, vote for me, Mike Aubele, because I am the right person to bring about that change. Paid for by the candidate.
Going on now at Silver Chevy East.
Get a new 2023 Chevy Equinox for only $149 per month. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHarperChevyEast.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease it to GMF for well-qualified 24 months per year with $5,999 cash trade with GM Lease Loyalty or Conquest, plus tax, title fees, and first payment. Security deposit waived while supplies last. Call dealer for all other details at 724-668-2231.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Dave Lohr wants to remain your Fayette County Commissioner. Commissioners have come and gone, but real change came when Dave Lohr was elected Fayette County Commissioner. Dave left politics at the door to focus on what's best for the people of Fayette County. The county is changing from here at home to Pittsburgh to Harrisburg to Washington. They're noticing things are looking up for Fayette County, and businesses are noticing too. And that's good for everyone. Keep Dave Lohr your Fayette County Commissioner.
Paid for by the Dave Lohr campaign.
Chiropractor, husband, father, team doctor, and coach. I'm Dr. Bob Baker, and I'm running for Fayette County Coroner. As a proven leader and team player, I will lead with integrity and compassion. My plans and goals for this office will be a great benefit for our community, to not only serve those in need, but to also help prevent tragedies. I'm Dr. Bob Baker, and I would greatly appreciate your support.
Paid for by friends of Dr. Bob Baker.
We're back here in our post-game show being brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Rick Vernon, being joined by Rodney Gallagher, set the all-time Laurel Highlands point mark tonight. And Rodney, what a bounce-back game, not only from the perspective of breaking the all-time points total, but coming back and getting a win and really positioning yourself well for the state playoff run.
Yeah, that's a huge win. Me and the guys really came out to play. We wanted this win very bad, and we just had to come out here with confidence. And we know last game was a rough game, and, you know, shout out to North Catholic. I mean, they played their butts off, but we knew we had to get a bounce back, and we wanted a pretty good seed for the state run. So I think we did a very good job tonight, and the guys were ready to play.
How special was it on the court with Nick Bosnic after the game?
Super special. A great player, special career, and, you know, a guy to just look up to since him going through Laurel Highlands. So it's a blessing for me to break his record.
Yeah, and what'd you guys do? I mean, the way you guys shot the ball tonight was unbelievable. 12 made threes.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys came out on fire.
Yeah, we really went super hard in practice yesterday. We got tons and tons of shots up. And even, like, coming into, you know, downstairs and film and everything, like I said, we all just got together. Everybody was serious, and we just had a bunch of confidence coming into this game, you know, to come out and show why, you know, we deserve to be one of the top teams in the WPIAL still.
And early contributions from everybody. Mason Bolish had a 3 made in every quarter. Blaze Krisner, probably the best game of his career tonight.
Yes.
Patrick Kavanaugh played well down on the blocks.
Yeah, like I said, them guys, you know, I think it was a confidence booster. Like I said, this is really, you know, going to be big time for, you know, the state run, and it's going to help us a lot with them, you know, playing that way. And I think we'll be a very tough team to beat in the state playoff run if the guys continue to play like that.
You have a well-deserved couple of days off. Won't play again until March the 10th. You guys need it right now, I know. Yeah. Antoine's been sick. DeAndre with his ankle. I'm sure all you guys a little bit banged up.
Yeah, definitely a little sore, and, you know, like playing that hard game and just turning around, getting only 1 day of rest, and coming to play this game. We're definitely going to take advantage of this time off and get our bodies right, then come back to work when we need to.
All right, congratulations on the school record. Already have folks posting on our Facebook page. How about 2,000 now?
Yeah.
You're only like 52 away.
Yeah, I'm coming for that record for sure. I got to get that one before I go out, so I'll make sure I got to get that one.
Rodney, again, congratulations on the record and the win tonight, buddy.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's Rodney Gallagher joining us here on our post-game show. We'll wrap things up right after this here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network and Facebook Live.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and all of our local teams best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt.
The North Union Township Recreation Center and supervisors Kurt Matthews, Rob Tupta, and Ron Landman are a proud sponsor of the Laurel Highlands Mustang basketball team. The North Union Rec Center and supervisors wish the Mustangs the best of luck in the playoffs. For information on the North Union Township Rec Center basketball and soccer leagues, please phone 724-438-7350 or visit their website at northunionreccenter.com.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. They'll answer your questions and get you started on your next home project. Conveniently located at 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday 10 to 2. For more information, call 724-366-8274 or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook. Zen's Construction Warehouse, their surplus is your state. Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Or maybe it's time for a new denture. Call the office of Dr. Jonathan Krisner and Dr. Jennifer Haar, located at 7829 National Pike in Unionstown. Thanks to their in-office denture lab, they can make your new denture faster than other offices and can offer same-day denture repairs. They also offer tooth whitening, clear braces, and same-day crowns. Call their office for your appointment today at 724-438-0241.
Back with a final word from Laurel Highlands High School. Mustangs win at 83-60 over the Highlands Golden Rams. And Tony, certainly a memorable night.
Fantastic night, and fantastic night for the fans. And they're still hanging around here waiting to get pictures taken with Keandre and Rod and the rest of the team. And just congratulations. And probably one of the best games we've seen them play.
I agree.
Over the last 4 years, to be honest with you.
So it's on either Clearfield or St. Mary's. I actually did a game at St. Mary's about 6 or 7 years ago. The Flying Dutchman had to drive back in a snowstorm. It was a California Girls State playoff game. Who knows? We might be headed back there next Friday night.
Well, put it this way. I hope that there's global warming next Friday night for you, so you don't have a rough road to travel. So but just a great win and just a great atmosphere, and really, what a way to go out from Laurel Highlands with the home victory in that playoff game.
Tony, enjoyed it as always. I know you're not going to be around next Friday night. Hopefully I'll get a chance to run into you and work with you again later on down the state playoff run. You never know how this is going to all shake out.
Well, yeah. I mean, get a win, and we'll go into the following week, and
we might see you back.
I'll be ready to rock and roll.
83-60, your final score. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs down the Highlands Golden Rams. For Tony Hanula, sitting there on the chair, Nick Barcheck back inside our WV Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios, and Donnie Santor. This is Brian Mroziak. So have yourselves a pleasant good evening. Mustangs win at 83-60, and Rodney Gallagher is your new all-time leading scorer at Laurel Highlands. So long, everybody.